I may not have given birth to baby Jesus, but I think my son is pretty special. Hello and welcome back to That Chick Angel TV. Today I want to talk about developmental delays in children. I have a 3-year-old little boy and he has a slight speech delay, meaning he started talking when he was supposed to start talking. However, the his mother has a speech delay. Okay, so he started talking at the appropriate age. However, the intelligibility of what he was saying was difficult. So me and my husband were only understanding probably 40% of what he was saying, and the other 60% we were like, what you want some, what you say, boy, go on somewhere. Eventually I decided to get him tested to see where he was at developmentally. It turned out everything was fine other than his speech. So we got him into speech therapy. He's now in a special speech class with other children who have speech delays, where they get to play games and they get to learn how to say words properly. So I, as a mother of a young black boy, was really worried when getting his IEP, which is called an Individualized Educational Plan. That's when the public school system starts helping with their development, because a lot of times black boys are mixed diagnosed with ADHD or ADD, and I was very worried about that because I didn't want my son to have that label, especially if he didn't deserve to have that label. Luckily, we haven't had any problems with that, but for me, it was very much so a battle between my pride and making sure my son got the best thing possible. Now, I feel like for me, because I want my son to excel, I don't want him to just to be normal. I want him to be the best of the best. I am always looking for how I can help him get better. So meaning, I look at what he doesn't do well and I try to see where as a parent I fit in to help him develop those skills. So whether it be speech, whether it be his motor skills, whether it be his social skills, I am always looking, how can mommy help my baby? What I find to be crazy are parents who completely ignore when their child is developmentally behind. I don't understand those parents, and I'm not sure if that's completely a pride issue or a denial issue where they just want their child to be normal, so they don't want to point out anything that makes them special, whether it be something small or something big. So my question to all of my subscribers is, do you have a child that has a developmental delay? And if so, how have you handled that? And if you don't have a child that has a developmental delay, how would you handle it? For me, it was very much so from the get-go. I was like, no, we need to get this fixed. When I saw his friend speaking in long sentences and my son is throwing sippy cups on the ground to let me know he needed juice instead of saying, Mommy, can I have juice? I knew, hold on, you need to learn how to talk right about now. And me and your daddy half the time don't even understand each other, so I know we're not helping you out here in the house. So yes, please leave your answer below. How would you handle a child of your own that had a developmental issue? Would you seek out help in the beginning, or do you think you would have a really hard time admitting that there was something that maybe wasn't so right with your child? Alright, I know this wasn't a funny vlog, but me and my son just came back from speech therapy, so it was on my mind. Alright, leave your comments below. Please share these videos, share my channel, subscribe to it if you haven't already. Go ahead and like my video, please. Also, make sure you tune in with me on Friday, because I'll be announcing what 7-day challenge I'll be doing. And I think it's going to be a good one. You all are going to get to see me cry, just yell in anger and a whole bunch of other stuff. And also on Monday, I'll be announcing my son's Halloween costume, and you all don't want to miss this. Alright, I hope you all have a blessed day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.